Hello and welcome to another podcast. I'm Katui. Let's talk games, special edition. Of course, it's a couple of hours ago, or actually probably around 10 hours ago, that the rumored, of course, PlayStation Portable 2 was announced, aka the new name it's gotten is actually the next generation portable NGP. And it looks not that different from the PSP 3000 right now. It looks pretty much the same, but the big thing is, of course, we have dual analogs now, and it's going to be real dual analog sticks, not the type that you actually see on the PSP right now. So let's talk a little bit about the device. If you haven't already seen this, it's going to come with the resolution is 182 millimeters times. Let's see here. What does it say here? I can't read this crap. 182 millimeters times 83.5 millimeters times 18.6 millimeters. That's in inches. 7.16 inches times 3.29 inches and 0.73 inches in thickness. So it's a pretty big device. If you actually think about it a little bit, it is probably the same size, or maybe actually a little bit bigger than the original PSP 3000. Feature that it comes with is, let me find the list here. The processor is really powerful. As rumored, it is going to be almost as powerful as the PlayStation 3, or actually maybe a little bit more powerful. It's not going to have so many cores, but the PlayStation 3 is actually have so many dedicated cores for special things. That's why it has so many things. This here is a 4-core ARM processor, which the funny thing is that the ARM processor is actually just now launching the dual core, which you're seeing in some different devices out there. Pretty much small media centers and all that. Asus is actually really big on that. The great thing is that it actually, with the ARM processor in it, actually looks like it could actually save a little bit of power on it. So that's pretty much that. If I still can't find it. Where in God's name did they put this here? Give me a sec. I'm just gonna go here. I have another place to find this. It comes with a 4-inch OLED touchscreen, which is actually a really big screen. I think the other one, I think it's a 4-inch. The one that's, or 4.3, the one that's on the PlayStation Portable, but the resolution is really big. Give me a sec, I'm just going to go in here. Have all the data in just a sec. Because this here is so much easier to read here. I posted this myself. Yeah. And here we have, where's the screen? The great thing about the screen is it has a huge, it's 4 times the pixels that the original PlayStation Portable has, so it's the screen resolution is a lot better. It's gonna have, with of course the touch panel, it's gonna have rear touch, which has been rumored also. I actually saw it in a small video. Looks pretty cool actually. So it depends on how creative the people that actually are gonna make the games for it. that's going to be fun to see. I'm actually interested to see how it's going to work, but it looks like it works pretty easily, and it actually has a area that actually is specified that is the touch. It's not a screen; it's just touch sensitive on the back. So, or has a touch pad, and it's multi-touch, and it's a capacitive touch type. It's gonna have, of course, a front camera and rear camera built in. I don't think it's gonna be a 3D camera. I don't think it's gonna have 3D at all or 3D screen. It's too expensive at the moment, and of course you're gonna need glasses if you're not gonna go the 3DS way. It's gonna have built-in stereo speakers, of course, and a built-in microphone, just like the other one has. Normal one has. It's going to have 6-axis motion sensing control, so they are taking the technology from the PlayStation 3 controller, the gyroscope, and the accelerometer, and putting it in that. It's going to come with built-in GPS. It's going to have Wi-Fi location service support. Keys, of course, we're talking about the PlayStation button, the power button, directional up, down, left, and right. Action buttons are, of course, the normal PlayStation buttons: triangle, square, cross, and circle. Of course, shoulder buttons, right, left, and then, of course, we're gonna have left stick, right stick, which, of course, are gonna be the R3 or L3. It's not gonna have triggers, so we are still missing two. What's it called? Two buttons compared to a controller. Select the volume, of course, and the start button. Wireless communications is actually really interesting. It was rumored before that it was going to come with mobile network connection 3G, and it is coming with it, which is making it so that you can pretty much be active all the time. The problem is, again, like I told last episode with the rumor coming, was that I was afraid that some providers might say, well, we're going to sell it, and then you can get this nice provider service with it for this amount of money on top of it, and then you're going to get it bundled like a phone. It doesn't look like it's going to have phone connectivity as per se, like it can be used as a phone. But I think it can actually. It probably will be able to support some kind of Skype functionality or something like that. Of course, Wi-Fi, and it's Wi-Fi B, G, and N. And of course, it's going to come with infrastructure mode and AHOC mode, and of course, Bluetooth. For games, or for what's it called? Speak chat mode, the voice chat and stuff like that. The funny thing is that the interface, which you should think, well, they're probably going to build on their XBMC bib, like on the PlayStation 3, it's totally different done. It's done pretty much on an Android-based style, and the resolution, just to tell you about it, it's going to be 960 times 544 pixel resolution, and that's I'm really excited to get my hands on this device, especially because it's built for connected. It's built on social media, where games, of course, are a big part of it, and you are going to see different videos out there that show that, or they're probably trying to market it like that. But I'm interested to see how well it's done when you see your some writers or like Kotaku, Joystick, game shows get their hands on actually showing you the interface totally, because it's only small things what I've seen so far, but it looks interesting. A little bit shiny, a lot of blue, and then bubbles to get to the different parts of the areas that you want to go. Sony, for all on that topic with social media and Android, they're actually announcing that they're going to expand their service to Android also. So that's why you're seeing the PlayStation phone, uh, which is going to have a real PlayStation Portable emulator or whatever you would call it, so you can play PlayStation Portable games on it. Back to the PlayStation 2, PlayStation Portable 2. There has been no announcement on what's it called? If it's going to be backwards compatibility, if there's going to be any support for that. I'm hoping there is, but the problem is that the games that they're launching are no UMD. The UMD is dead. They're gonna go flashcard based for this platform here. Probably because the flashcards are so much faster than internal storage, and with the CPU they can get much better quality and much better frame rate. I'm thinking that there might, I'm hoping that they will support the PSP compatibility mode, but probably only if you played or if you bought the game over the PlayStation Network. So probably with that said, it's probably going to be support for the PlayStation going up. Where if we were talking when we were talking download digital distribution only. I know, and that's where it's all going to be, probably most of it. As per game list, there has been some launch titles there to talk about. They have been talking about Uncharted, Killzone, Wipeout, Resistance, Little Big Planet, Hustle Kings, sorry, and Hotshot Golf. The other thing I just saw in a video is that has been already announced that Call of Duty is coming on the platform. So Call of Duty on the go, that's probably going to be great for people. But pricing, backwards compatibility, and battery life are probably the three biggest issues that you need to clear. But they have a year for it. It's coming this holiday, they say. The problem is it going to be a worldwide release? It's going to be Japan only, and then we're going to get it a couple of weeks later, or months actually. Or can we import it like we could on the PlayStation Portable system, where it's like region free? The problem is with all the connectivity, they showed some TV, some movies, and all that. It's probably not going to be region free, so at that point, and that's what I'm afraid of. That the games are going to be region free locked. Everything is going to be region locked on it, and you will have to wait to actually get access to a device that you can use your local GameStop and buy games and play on them. And that's because of the PlayStation Portal has been hacked since it actually came out, and piracy is a huge issue on it. So that's my view on it. I don't think it's going to be region free, region unlocked. I think it's going to be region locked. So that's pretty much it. I am with 100% sure. I'm 100% sure I am going to get this device at launch. It has the small list they have talked about. Uncharted, Killzone, and Resistance are free games that I love, and with that lineup, and the device is more for my type of gaming. The DS, the 3DS at the moment, because they're focusing more on excuse me, focusing more on the 3D, which I don't care as much at. So if they came out the same day, I would probably go with a PSP 2. That's why I'm buying that, definitely on launch. Stay tuned for more news. Keep an eye out on Kotaku. There has been already a couple of more updates. We can just check them out now if I can see some of them. Let's see here. There has actually not been an official name. It's just called the Next Gen Portable. The PlayStation 2 Portable is not going to be the name. It's hard to figure out what you're going to do with it. What their intentions are with it, and the price especially. I'm thinking that if they want to sell this and they want to sell a decent amount of it, I think $250, $300 is probably going to be the price range. And that's the same conversion in just a euro. 250 euro to 300 euro. Above that, it's going to be too expensive. Nobody's going to buy it. They can't pull off $400 for this console. That's insane. And I'm sure if you're lucky enough, your GameStop will make a trade-in of some kind. But that's gonna be a hoping thing, because the PlayStation PSPs are so old and the Go didn't sell well. So it's gonna be a tough one actually to get rid of your old one, but you're gonna need it if it's not backwards compatibility. They have already shown also Metal Gear Solid 4 and Lost Planet and Yakuza onto it, so it can run PlayStation 3 games, or at least quality wise. So it's gonna be an exciting Christmas, that's for sure, for Sony. So thanks for listening, and until next time, bye.